Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and we're going to be doing the extended for this morning's reading. All talking about working hard on our breakthroughs and your time to shine, okay? It's your time to shine, Pisces. You're working hard towards your goals, okay? You've prepared for this, so don't feel like you're unprepared. There's no way that anybody can call you prepared. All right, so I have the ghost dance, and this is a master number 22. I'm going to tell you what I get from that right away. The ghost dance for me right now is the dance that you have with yourself about scaring the crap out of yourself. This morning when I said I did the pre-shuffle, I had the 9 of Swords, and this is what this feels like. It feels like you're letting ghosts scare you, okay? You're doing that ghost dance of anxiety, of having fear over problems, whether they're real or not, things that you think might go wrong and probably won't, but it's still really robbing you of your energy. And it's important, Spirit says, not to let that happen, okay? To make sure that you have your energy intact when you are doing what you're doing, okay? So here we go. Okay. So let's see here. Right, the sacrifice. Yeah. Okay, so the next card that I see right here is again talking about this. The same type of energy. The sacrifice for me right now, the first thing that came in my mind is something that I used to do a long time ago. By thinking the worst is like being the sacrificial lamb, like getting the worst out of a situation or thinking the worst out of a situation. You figure no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. Okay, so this, for me, the reason the sacrifice is coming in is that you're sacrificing your good energy and your positive energy in hopes that putting the worst thing out there that could happen is actually going to save you from the worst. Does that make any sense to you? It should, okay? It should. And it's 44, okay? You have 22 and 44. I know I'm not reading out of the book, but I'm getting some pretty clear messages from Spirit about this. It's almost like you're sacrificing all of that great energy you're feeling and to turn it into a negative type energy going, okay, well, this can happen and this can happen, and this is the worst that can happen, and then suddenly you're just turning yourself inside out and upside down. And that will somehow help the outcome. And they're saying that the only thing is that you're doing this ghost dance with yourself. You're just causing yourself some undue grief. It's still falling under that umbrella of that 9 of Swords, okay? Right. They're saying it's much easier to do it in a most beautiful way. You have 44 and then 4, so you have 444. Look that up. That's a special angel number for you for sure. The beauty way is just beautiful things are coming to you, and it's okay for you to believe that they are, okay? It's not necessarily to always think the worst is going to happen to you. It's okay to think that things will work out and that you don't have to do this shadow dance with yourself, this ghost dance with yourself, or think the worst is going to come through. You can actually just think how beautiful life is and how it's slowly unfolding for you in the ways that you want it to. And when you do that, you probably save yourself a lot of grief. See, this is why you have to listen to the extended. So if you haven't watched this morning's video, go ahead and watch that. But come back and watch this one after, because it has information from Spirit on how to deal with situations, especially when you have that pesky energy or emotional problems that you feel. Right, you have the spiral. That's beautiful. All things going through. This is like the ace. It reminds me of the Ace of Swords in the Lightseer's deck, and that's what I'm seeing. It's when you see it this way, important breakthroughs will be made in a better place because you're in a better state of mind, okay? The spiral is what really this is really how life unfolds, okay? The 369 is based on the spiral. So this is what matters in life. This is how you get out of that funk, out of that way of thinking, out of this ghost dance, out of this self-sacrificing. If I think the worst, then maybe it won't happen. Instead, you go in the beauty way, where you're unfolding like a flower, where you're having the breakthroughs that you need to move forward without too much abuse on your own human mind or soul. Vibrating lower at these energies, it's really hard on the system, Spirit is saying. Okay? It's really hard for you to move forward because you're always living in fear. You're living in what's the worst that can happen instead of living in what the beauty and what life really should be unfolding. How many breakthroughs, what triumph and victory, and what clarity can come from just following that spiral. Okay? So see the truth in the situation, okay? And get that sharp focus, such as the spiral. It's slowly going into focus. Everything is coming in for you, okay? Thunder. Right away what I hear is where there's thunder, there's lightning, but as well, thunder can be a lot scarier than lightning. Okay, right away what came through is that sometimes that loud bang really scares the crap out of you, but it's really just a lot of noise. Okay? A lot of time as a child I used to listen to thunder and be so scared. It would even rumble. You'd feel the rumble. But it didn't actually do very much. It did. The lightning did come through, and I'm not saying that lightning is not devastating. Thunder is an indication that lightning is near. Okay? It does help you know this. But it's that kind of thing that is really loud, but the thunder itself is not really hurting you at all. It's actually giving you a lot of information and a lot of, it's letting you know ahead of time what's coming up, right? It's telling you beware. Things, might get a little sticky from here on out. And it's a great indication because it's so loud that you cannot miss it. So I feel that thunder is either a lot of noise for nothing, but it's also the intuition that's telling you when things are going to come. Trust in yourself that you will know when you're stepping into something that you know isn't exactly right. And not based on fear, but in actual knowing, okay? Knowing that as the thunder starts moving away, that the lightning is less likely to be hitting near you, okay? The blade. Okay, so the blade's coming in. Just to reiterate this, because I said like the Ace of Swords, it's the victory, it's the decision making. The blade is the decisive as the arrow of the blade points straight, okay? You have been working on this for a long time. You have a path, and it's the number 6, 369. Yeah, that's the work. That's the decisiveness. A lot of people think that it's just the work. You do the work, but you have to make the decision, and then the fruits come, okay? The harvest comes in. So this is the 3 and the 6 and the 9. You're working, okay? It's all about moving in that direction. Stand still. Yeah. Okay, so I'm feeling as well here, it's got the 752, number 7. The 7 of Pentacles, the research phase, the phase where you feel like you're standing still and you're not actually moving forward, but you actually are. You are actually going where you're supposed to, but it feels like you're standing still. And that is annoying because especially when you want to go somewhere, but then you almost have a misstep from fear or this ghost dance that you do with yourself, okay? You throw yourself in a state of just not knowing and being afraid. And everything is okay, Pisces, okay? The less of this back and forth ghost dance that you actually do, the better it will be for you. The better you're going to feel. And I do realize I'm using all of these as a reading. Yep, I'm using these beautiful oracle cards for a reading. I don't think I've ever done that. And that's okay. All right. The Seer, 45-9, okay? The Seer sees things that are coming up ahead, okay? They're like, in some ways, a prophet, but they actually see. They actually see what is coming. So they can warn you. You are the Seer. Underneath the thunder is the Seer, okay? So in other words, this, again, is your intuition. You have the abilities of the Seer. This is why you're doing all this work ahead of time. This is sometimes why you do the work even without knowing why you do the work. You have the ability to see what's coming. You have that 9. You're working towards that success. So of course you're going to be doing some excellent work. You're going to be moving in a very positive fashion, and you're going to be doing things that are going to greatly benefit you in the future. Okay? Don't second guess yourself, Pisces. You always do something for a reason. You always do something for a reason. If you do things out of fear, I would say question. If you do it for different reasons, I would say trust it. Because your gut knows something that maybe you do not. Okay? Yeah, I really like this. The hummingbird. Oh, it's gorgeous. 26, number 8, working hard. Have you ever seen a hummingbird fly? They make it look effortless. If you see them in pictures, you actually have to slow them down to see the flapping of the wings. This is very good. If you have been with me for a while, you heard me asking you guys to go see this and see a YouTube video where they actually show the slowed down hummingbird flying, because if you see them, you can actually see their tiny wings fly. They work so hard for everything that they do, okay? But they are beauty. I mean, they're gorgeous if you look at them. Yeah, I love this hummingbird, and that's all I'm getting from that card in particular. As well as it's behind, you see the moon here. I feel that, again, it's tapping into your intuition. All this hard work will make things effortless for you later on, okay? What is maybe taking away some of your wind right now? In other words, dotting your I's and crossing your T's. It may feel like there's a lot going on, but you know what? In the end, it's going to benefit you. This is what I'm seeing. It's going to look beautiful and effortless on your part. And that's what you really want, right? You want it to end up being beautiful and effortless in the end. And this is the message I keep getting from Spirit. Everything that you're doing now is for the greatest benefit of you later. You have the Tree of Life. Yeah, everything for a reason. 53, 1 and 3 is, it's 4. So again, another 4, 4, 4, 4, and another 4 here. The Tree of Life. Everything is intertwined. Everything makes sense when you look at the big picture. Okay? A tree is gorgeous. It has the ability to touch the sky and anchor the earth. It is just the most beautiful thing on the planet. It is quietly there. We admire it, but it offers us such great benefits, offers such beautiful lessons in total silence. Now, some of you have been feeling this standstill where you're maybe not getting answers and thinking to yourself, well, why am I doing all of this, and why can't I know why I'm doing all of this? And great silence are great answers. Sometimes those answers are just going to be divulged to you later on, okay? So just remember that. Take it all in stride, Pisces. Everything is fantastic for you. We had the blade, now we have the arrow, okay? So again, breakthrough. It's come out for me a ton of times. Between the spiral, the blade, the arrow, breakthrough, you have the Ace of Swords. There is a breakthrough coming in for you, Pisces. There is a realization, there is a perspective that's going to become very crystal clear for you. As I said, decisive as the arrow points straight. You're going to get your true north, and you're going to be going at it. And this is what the Spirit wants you to know. Do not despair. All the work, even if you feel tired and you're going, I don't even know why I'm worried so much, and I don't know why I'm doing all of this work, I don't know why I'm frazzled about it. They want you to get you ready. Get you ready where the groundwork is done, okay? Sometimes the setting up of everything in your life, that's the hardest part. Once the setting up is done, once the thing is automated, then you can just sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. And that is the greatest message here. I'm going to take from the 7 oracles some more beautiful cards for you, Pisces. More oracles. Actually, what I should probably do and take some tarot now that I've taken, there's a good idea. Okay, what other beautiful deck can I get from? Okay, we're going to take this one. Yes, that's what we're going to do. The Enchanted Tarot. Or is it Tarot of the Enchanted? I'm not too sure. Okay. Let's grab a couple of cards. Oh, the Fool. Brand new journey. Okay? Brand new journey for you, Pisces. Things are going to start moving forward, and the biggest part of the Fool is trusting, okay? Being open-minded to the beginning. Like I said, maybe there's some things that you don't know why you're doing now or why it's propelling you forward to move in that direction. But the thing is that it will all reveal itself eventually. You will get, Spirit is saying you will get that aha moment where things will become really clear for you. Where you go, oh, that's why I did that. Okay? And it'll be worth it. The Two of Wands. Right. You're planning. Right now, you're thinking innovatively, and you're planning for this progress. Okay? You're glimpsing the bigger picture even if you haven't seen it or even know what it looks like. You're feeling like you may not always know where you're going, where your footing is, in whatever this is you are dealing with right now. But Spirit is saying to trust it. Keep planning. Keep moving forward. Keep doing what you're doing. This is the second time it's come out, okay? The Two of Fire came out. This is your plan. You're transitioning into the Six of Fire, into that victory card. Things are going to change and move forward for you, Pisces. You're doing wonderfully well. And Spirit wants to keep propelling you forward, okay? To ease your mind, to stop you from having this worst case scenario and ghost dance thing going on with you, okay? All right, Pisces. So this has been your reading for Wednesday. Trust yourself. Everything is fine. You're doing fantastic work. You are doing fantastic work. Don't doubt yourself, okay? Just keep doing whatever you're doing. Take it one day at a time, one step at a time, one thought at a time. You've got this. You're way ahead of the game, is what I'm getting. You're way ahead of the game, okay? No worries, Pisces. As always, I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Please take good care of yourself. Find peace within your heart and keep yourself going in a very happy forward momentum. Okay? Take care, Pisces. I will see you in tomorrow's reading.